Alright. Hopefully we don't get any crashes today. 0 crashes. Of course, because it's a perfect program with no bugs at all. Alright, well, anyway guys, if you weren't here yesterday, kind of a big update for heavy paint. We got layers now, so I'm gonna try to test it a little bit more today, and hopefully things will work out. Let me see. I'm so not used to streaming. Even after, I don't know, I feel like it's been about a month, and it just feels so weird. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, so how are we gonna set this up? Maybe here, I'll delete that layer. Let's just make the background white, or just like yellowish fully for the background. Maybe I can try to get a little bit of the greenness in there. Those mountains. Okay, I'm going to turn down the color jitter, because it's kind of too crazy. Alright. New layer. Whoa. New layer for the mountains. Oh, the other thing that I guess we should do is maybe draw some lines, now that we have the ability to do that without, or I mean like the ability to do this and maintain them. So, okay. So I'm trying to make this really crappy drawing sort of like a map of what we're supposed to do here, just so I know I'm in the ballpark of where I'm supposed to be. It's nothing more disappointing than spending, you know, hours making your beautiful drawing and your painting, and then you're like, oh wait, that's not where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna try to do that now. And actually, the crappier the better usually with this stuff, because then you're, I don't know, the more crappy the drawing is, the better the proportions tend to be, at least for me. When I try hard, and you know, and I try to like make all the details and stuff, the proportions start getting really bad. Okay, so yes, make it nice and shitty. Oh, that's too big. And I'm praying that undo redo doesn't break right now, because yesterday it was sort of exploding a little bit. But anyway, if you guys want to try this layers version of Heavy Paint, it's in the link in the description. It's free. Check it out. Hello Anya. Hello Hail Fall. Yeah, we used to do a lot of these little paint along things, so I guess today I'll what? Oh my god. Well, another thing I just added was autosave, so at least we'll keep our saves, hopefully. Hello Ben. Hi John. So what was that? I'm thinking that crash might be due to every time you draw a stroke, every time you finish a stroke, it takes a screenshot and replaces the the drawn stroke with the screenshot, and that comes in handy when you have, you know, say thousands of strokes on your drawing, and instead of having to draw all 1,000 strokes, every single frame, it only has to draw the screenshot plus the latest stroke. So that's a lot better performance. But the trade-off with that is you can only hold so many screenshots before you run out of memory, and then you get a crash whenever you run out of memory. So I don't know. That could be screenshots, too many screenshots, but it doesn't make sense though, because yesterday I put in a thing where it'll like auto purge screenshots beyond a certain number. So I mean, it should be purging, hopefully, but okay, so my proportions are already messed up. Try to erase my drawing a little bit. Guess it's kind of nice that we can erase now after 2 years of this shit. So I took this picture, I think this is in Glendale, San Fernando here, and there's the water and power plant back there. But I don't know, I feel like all these reflections up in the top of the ceiling are interesting. It sort of looks like a painting up there. Okay, let's start blocking in. Actually, I think that hey Jesse, how's it going? Okay, so that can be our roof. I'll keep stuff separated so we can use these shapes as clipping masks. So if we turn on clip, then you should be able to go like that. Fit gradient. Hey, yeah, so actually pretty big update today, man, like layers finally. So this is something that people have been asking for, I guess, since it, you know, day one. So it's finally happening. Now it's a big boy program, I guess. Oh shit, I drew this on the wrong layer. Oops. Classic. Alright, let me put this fan in. shadows. Alright, let me try to get the line layer and tone it down a little bit, if that's possible. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't be able to do it. I'll figure this out later, but this needs to be okay. Never mind. I'm gonna just try to fill out everything first, and then get rid of the lines as soon as possible because they're kind of bothering me. I don't want to go too crazy on the layers, like maybe the street and the wall can be together, because if I have too many layers it starts to get kind of confusing, especially without any icons to like see what you're doing. Okay, the mountains are more yellow, right? So I'm going to use clip. Kind of orangey, I guess. Then it becomes a little bit more greenish. So far, layers are sorry, undo is surviving. I'm still a little bit scared, but I wonder what that crash was from earlier. Hey Colby, thank you. Have you tried it yet? So the arrow on the right side, yeah, the arrow, these numbers over here are layers, and that's all I've got so far. But at least it does this little like blinking thing. When you switch to a layer, it blinks the contents of that layer, so you can kind of see what you're working on. Oh yeah, headphones. Yeah, hail falls. Got it. Those are the ones. I love these. They're like lazy boys on your head, on your ears. So yeah, I mean, like this layers thing is just a temporary UI for the layers, but it's kind of nice because you don't have to. It doesn't take up space, you know. So I feel like this might be a nice option, maybe for mobile, to because you know you could have icons there. I probably will have to add icons soon, but I like this minimal version too. It's just a little bit like cumbersome sometimes when you're trying to scroll through a bunch of them. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm open to suggestions now, or anything in general in terms of stuff to do on HEAVYPAINT, because this version right here is like all new stuff. So I'm sort of rebuilding everything. So now's a good chance to like give suggestions if you want, because I have to redo everything anyway, I guess. Okay, I need another layer behind these guys. So that would be for the cars in the middle. Swiping for layers? How does that work? Like, two-finger swipe or something? Where do I find this picture? I took this picture. This is in Glendale, in Los Angeles. Boo 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 doo doo doo. I like the blinking. I always do that in Photoshop. So you like click the layer on and off just to make sure that you're on it, type of a thing. Hey, Meat Slurp. Thanks for welcoming me back. Feels good. Been so busy lately. I kind of miss actually drawing and stuff. Command plus pen gesture for layer. Possibly. I'm pretty partial to just like things that you can click on. Like I kind of want to somehow make it so that you don't need hotkeys to work with layers. Which sounds sort of dumb, but yeah, it could be drag and drop here, like to reorder them, just drag and drop, and then there would probably be like a plus button at the top to add more layers, and then to delete them. Oh, what the fuck did I do? Huh. You know what? It was just saving right there. It was doing the autosave. So I wonder if it was autosaving and then I clicked something while it was autosaving and that's what crashes it. Might be it. Alright, let me stop talking and add in these extra boys back here. Let me check if line still works. All the tools are being like slowly ported over, so I wouldn't be surprised if like most of this stuff is, some of it is broken. I'm so scared to undo stuff. Undo is like the cause of 90% of all crashes, really. Oh, I can show you guys the new clip, the new smudge. It's pretty cool, I think. So here, let's make it bigger. Wait, is that the right smudge? I want this texture on there. Kind of hard to see with those colors, but where's my red? Okay, I'm gonna put clip on these guys so we can get the right color. Oh, turn off smudge. I guess the next step would be possibly having layers that clip into other layers. Yeah, I guess that would be. Oh god. Just never ends. You think it's possible to do heavy paint with 3D? Maybe. That's another. I mean, yeah, because I'm using a game engine, so it has 3D capabilities. Possibly. Maybe when you could look at your layers in 3D. I think that would be cool. Having you know, like a stack of the layers in 3D, like exploded view, or like a parallax type of a deal where you can set each layer to have a certain depth to it, and then when you look around the painting, it does parallax, sort of like those iPhone photos with the parallax, or like the fake 3D iPhone photo thing. I think that could be cool, just as an automatic, like, or just as a, like, you know, gimmicky cool thing that you can do. Is this the new RGB slider? Yeah, I mean, for now. What do you guys think? Is this cool with the RGB, like, showing up in the bars? Oh, it's crashing already. Once while changing resolution and once while changing the brush alpha, like this, or changing this, the texture. Okay, I think I'm gonna possibly trash this. Yeah, we don't need this anymore, huh? I'll just delete it. Oh, also, let me show you guys the something that's been kind of added was all these textures now, they sort of can be applied randomly. So before, it would sort of just give you the same texture every single time, and it might look a little repetitive, but now you can set it to be random, so it's kind of more variation, I guess. Same thing with drawing, like it can randomize the mapping of the texture. So before, it would just like stretch, but now it kind of just gives you a weird randomness. think is kind of cool. And then this also works really nicely with the smudge, the new smudge. 'Cause then, especially if you give it a cool texture. And you get really nice, like, brushy randomness. So if we give it like a really, maybe this texture. So it starts to look really, you know, it's kind of paint-like. I'm pretty excited about that. Oops. Okay, let's see. Smudge. I spent like 4 hours yesterday just playing with the smudge stuff, messing with settings and stuff. Kind of fun. Also changing the resolution crashes it. Did you download? I just put up another build like right before the stream started. So check if you got that one, because I think it fixed that, the resolution. Here, let me save this just in case. Oh, the other thing that it does now is when you save, it's gonna save the HP file, and also it creates a folder next to the HP file. Let me show you. It creates a folder. So here's the HP file, and then it puts a folder here with the same name, gas station, and it gives you all the layers as PNGs separate. So that's kind of cool. You can throw it into Blender or whatever program. Photoshop also has like a feature to import. You can import a folder as layers in Photoshop, so you could just bring this in. I don't know why it's doing that. I need to... Oh, it's because there's nothing on that layer, I guess. Interesting. Oh yeah, so size. Let's try it. So if you press I, you get canvas size. I'm gonna try 500. Yeah, okay. Seems okay. I'm gonna try 3000. Meat Slurp, how's your computer specs? Do you have how's your video card? I wonder if it's a memory thing, possibly. Does it crash if you go down to like 500 pixels? Hello, Eben. The time-lapse thing, people just record their screen. There's no way to export it directly from inside HEAVYPAINT yet. Okay, so let's get back in here. R9390. That's a pretty good card, right? That's weird. If you do What if you do a new canvas? Can you go like Control Shift N to make a new canvas? And then does that crash? Or if you change like that? Alright, let me open up gas station again. Oh wait. Huh. I feel like it just made like extra layers when I reopened this file. Do you guys remember there being that many layers there? I feel like, unless I'm going crazy. It's the joys of programming, guys. Every little thing will break, no matter what. Let me try, oh! Let me try fill stretch. Oh, hey, thanks for the support, even. Yeah. It's it's surprising how a lot of people use the app without the brushes and stuff, which is interesting. Actually, I think a lot of people like to use it with the limited features. Like they prefer to have less stuff because it makes it more challenging. So I don't know, maybe nobody will want this layers version in the end. It's just but anyway, yeah, thank you. I am trying to make this a full-time thing, so any kind of support like that is really encouraging for me to keep going. Why am I going so slow? It's like my brain kind of shuts off when I'm on the stream. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
That looks good.
Yeah?
That looks good.
Thanks. Ah, I think it's the autosave that's doing it. Because it's going into autosave mode, and then I'm doing another stroke or something like that, and then it crashes. Let me see. Did you see Warrior Painter's new Instagram? No? What did they put up? Hear about California curfew? Yeah. It's okay, I mean, I don't really go out anyway. Is this a product engineered by Heavy Poly Industries? Yes, it is. So when you say you put up a new version, I mean the PC one. There's no mobile version of this layers thing yet. It's probably going to be... Well, I need to do all the testing on PC first, and only when it's like completely ready, then it's going to go to mobile. Because the problem with mobile is you can't go back a version once you upgrade. So you have to really make sure that it's good before you update. Hello, Sangri. Alright, let's see what they put. Warrior Painters. This one here? That's cool. Very pretty. Okay. Yeah, we're working on a project, and we're using heavy paint for all the painting, which is why a lot of this work is happening. We want to do some production work with heavy paint, so kind of running into little... I mean, we're just running into all the regular production stuff that you would need to do. And fixing it little by little. Yeah, I definitely need to be able to like select these without scrolling through each one. That's kind of annoying. Is it for animation? Yeah, it's an animation. Boop, boop, boop. Does Lingy use heavy paint? He should. No, he's tried it before, but he went back to his Photoshop. But who knows? Maybe he'll give it another shot with the layers stuff. Man, I haven't used layers in so long. This feels weird. Does kind of feel like, feels pretty different from regular painting. Let's see. Spider-Verse 2 confirmed. They had an insane amount of artists for the first I heard. Well, when I was there, it was only like 4 people in the backgrounds and like painting department in-house. And then there was a bunch more working remotely, but not an insane amount. I would say it's like, if anything, it was pretty small. But I mean, it's not just background artists. There's a lot of other types of artists too. So I don't know what was going on in the other departments. How about a feature where you mouse over the layer number, it silhouettes the objects of that layer? Yeah, that's exactly, that would be great. It could be like, or it could be like this blinky thing, or yeah, the highlight thing. Definitely. But yeah. Well, we don't want it to be weird just to be weird. It should be weird because it's better. Or if the weird way is somehow has some advantage, then we can consider it. But we don't want to be weird just to like confuse people. sometimes it is weird just because I haven't gotten around to like doing it properly yet, but for the most part, try to only do things if I feel like there's some sort of advantage to it. Um, Animator. Oh, right, yeah. There's probably a lot of animators. Is key binding going to be a thing? Yeah, you're going to be able to do that. I want to do that, like custom key bindings, and then also custom tools, so you can make your own settings and little presets on your tools. Any big corporations? Oh yeah, that was Weta, guys. Weta's using HEAVYPAINT now. That was like that happened a couple days ago. Or actually, I mean, they first emailed a while ago, probably over a month ago, and then we were trying to work out a deal, and then it finally happened. I think 2 days ago or so. So that's pretty exciting. I would love to see what those artists over there are doing with it. I just hope it doesn't crash too much for them. They're like, oh, why did we get this crappy program? I'm sure it'll be fine. But I mean, yeah, that's sort of another reason I'm trying to like make everything more, I guess, more usable for production too, because I want to use it for production, and maybe other studios might want to use it eventually. So I'm just trying to get it up to speed. It can be a big boy program. Let's see if circle still works. Oh yeah. Ah. Well, at least it's pretty consistent, this crash. Seems to happen every so often, but I wonder if is it a memory thing? How does the deal work for? Well, it's not really technically free. You can for studios you can subscribe and stuff, and then for individuals you can buy it. So yeah, it actually the full version costs money, but most people are fine with the free version. They never want to use the full version anyway. So, but I guess the studios would probably want the full version. Okay. Oh, cool. I didn't know Yuki was using the Blender scripts. Yuki's such a beast. Like, those guys work so hard. Him and Zach Retz. They did like a gazillion paintings. It's crazy. Did you do any pre-production on Love, Death, and Robots? Yeah, I was there through the whole thing, The Witness. There's not really a distinction between pre-production and production for that project, because we didn't do any concept art. We just made the stuff like right away. And that's usually how Alberto likes to work. There's not really any time with that kind of a project. You just gotta do everything once and move on to the next. It's sort of like TV in that way. I mean it is a TV show, but yeah, we don't have too much extra time to like do pre-production and then all that. Oh, thanks, Ben. Have you seen Jack Veig's stuff on Instagram? No, I haven't. Should we check that out? Do you guys know Jack Veig? Oh, I don't see him. The handle? Oh, Jack Veig. Okay. Uh-oh, is my internet dead? Oh, wow. Hey, that looks kind of familiar. Huh. Kind of a Spider-Verse style box truck. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Man, it's so cool how Blender's like exploding right now. Oh damn, that's 3D. Ooh. Yeah. It's kind of creepy. What the heck? Yeah. It's pretty interesting stuff. It's like a strange feeling. I don't know. Alberto, I don't know if he's gonna do any Love Death Robots. I'm not sure. But don't worry, he'll have another project soon. He's always got new stuff going on. You'll see more from him. But actually, so far the undos have been pretty good here. I'm not getting any undo crashes at least. So I guess just gotta figure out that weird, I think it's save related crash. Maybe we can use this as a mask right here. Oh, it did the little loady thing and then it didn't crash. I think it's saving. And then if I do a stroke while it's saving, it crashes. Okay. Alright, so here's our mask. And then can we turn it off a layer? I don't know. What does that mean? Can we turn it off a layer? You can delete layers with backspace. Oh yeah, I need to add in like hiding layers too. Is Alberto Mielgo and Robert Valley ever gonna take over the animation industries and be the only styles forever? Can we just make oh, that's funny. Yeah. Wouldn't that be great? Just have super tall, skinny characters everywhere. I want to flip the layers in HP to see the motion. Hide the layer above and see what is... Yeah, I mean, it's not possible now, but that is... we can make it happen eventually. Did you go to art school? Yeah, I went to art school. I sure did. Was it easy? Easy to learn Blender? Yep. Well, it gets easier the more 3D stuff that you do, so yeah, at this point all the programs are pretty similar. You just have to like figure out where the buttons are and stuff, so it's not too bad. Okay, I think I need to I don't know. Let's say we have 10 minutes left on this painting. What will we do? I'll probably get these highlights here. On the back cars. And then there's also that other another car behind here. Warp. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a little bit. In painting, do you start with the underdrawing? Well, today we started with the underdrawing. Yeah. And got rid of it, I don't know, like 10 minutes in. There's a little bit of blue. Almost invisible, but very satisfying right there. With these highlights, guys, here's a trick for the highlights. Instead of trying to paint the white first, it's easier to paint the orange first. So there's like an orange sort of surrounding the white. So you get the orange in first. Oh, come on. Really? Let's try that again. Oh, it saved the orange. Okay, so here we are. And then the white goes on top, but like inset a little bit, so the orange shows through. Oops. So this shadow has to line up with this pole back here. What? So my pickup truck is... Yeah, it's kind of ugly tangent there, but oh well. God damn. I think it is maybe a memory thing, because it seems to be happening more the more I get into it. Okay, so if we paint in the reflection too, like this, then we can turn on clipping. What? Oh, fuck. I was on the wrong layer. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to have to fix this because it's getting pretty annoying. I'm sure if anyone else is using this, it's getting annoying for them too. But anyway, let me try to export, make sure it worked. Oh, another thing about exporting, I need to tell it to delete before it overwrites. So it needs to delete this folder first. I'll just do it manually here, but okay, gas station. Where are you? Oh, wait, what? What did I just do? Did I just open it or save it? Shit. Whoa. That's not right. Well, this is the file, but the file size is way too big. I think it's saving the screenshots into the file when it shouldn't be. I thought I already stripped it out. What it would save. Alright, let me see if I can open it from here. Pictures. Whew, okay, there we go. And then we save it. Here, I'll just give it another name just in case. Okay. Just getting confused here. It's thinking that for some reason it's trying to save a layer with the same name as a previous layer, and that's screwing it up. Actually, that makes sense because it's numbering them based on how many are in the are how many exist. And wait, 1 2 3 4 5. Huh. So these should not be named 15. It should be named like 17. I don't even see 17 in. Oh wait. Anyway, sorry guys. I'm getting a little bit distracted, but I'm gonna have to go fix these bugs. Let me see what you guys are saying. Where did you hear from tangents? I learned in school, in art school. Do I have a folder of bad haircuts? No. Oh, this stuff. Oh yeah. Well, those are. I was doing a like series of painting those awkward school photos. And yes, this is a Niz Plum keyboard. It's quiet. Okay. Thanks for joining in again, guys. I'm gonna go and fix these bugs. Hopefully get it ready by today. Anyway, thank you for joining in again. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.